What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Chunky. Today we have another show and tell.
Yeah.
It's going to be another comic book, but it's going to be a real comic book this time.
A real one.
Yeah, as opposed to our Neil Gaiman. What was that called?
Yeah, the Ash Can. Yep.
Ash Can. Yeah, Ash Can. So this time we have a. Why don't we give him a little backstory?
Okay.
So we do a little bit of investing in comic books. We started doing that a few months ago, probably about 6 months ago.
October
of last year. So. It's been
on
it's
our
been
way
a little
home
while.
from Baltimore
Yes,
Comic Con, on the drive
Comic Con.
home.
Yeah, started that off. So this is our latest bigger purchase, and it's pretty risky for a couple different reasons. We'll go. We'll explain that later on as we figure out what this really is, and by figure out I mean show you all. So why don't you take this one away? You know way more about comic books than I do.
So, without further ado, we've got Marvel Spotlight number 5.
Ooh.
The first appearance of Ghost Rider. Bronze Age, big bad boy.
I want to look at it.
First appearance of Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. There's been 3 or 4 of them since, or before.
Mm-hmm.
So this is from, I think, 1974 or 72, somewhere?
1972.
Anyway, first appearance of Ghost Rider. It's a big dog. As you can see, it is graded, it is slabbed. 9.4.
Yes.
Which is cool. Near mint, right?
Well.
So this is where it gets interesting. This is what we want to talk about today. This is not only, as everyone probably knows, it's a CBCS.
This is graded by CBCS.
As opposed to CGC. So
wow, we're rebels.
The market leader, CGC. The more valuable on the secondary market, CGC. So this is not CGC.
Nope.
So that's reason number 1. We're going to do what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Reason number 2 is if you look really close, woo, you can't probably.
Probably not, but we'll figure it out.
We'll tell you anyway.
Yeah.
It is a restored copy.
Restored. Now, if this was CGC, you would have seen the big, bold purple label on that one.
The dreaded
purple label. They are few and far between on eBay. You don't want to click on them. Yeah. Why did we buy this?
I mean, as everyone knows, it's not a collector favorite to have restored copies.
No.
But
not normally.
They make for more affordable copies.
Yeah.
So like a CGC 9.4 unrestored would go for about $7,000 right now.
That's big.
Right.
We did not pay $7,000.
We did not pay anywhere near $7,000. We didn't pay anywhere near $3,000. We paid it. Yeah. You know what? We'll probably go ahead and reveal those numbers later on. We're going to do an experiment.
Might as well.
Yeah. This is part 1 to the experiment.
Yeah.
So we purchased a CBCS restored 9.4. We're going to do a little experiment, and that will be we're going to send this in to CGC.
Yep. Crack it open, send it into CGC, and the hope, obviously, is to get the same grade, and that'll essentially make the value go up by, what do you think, 40%?
We're hoping.
Essentially.
I've done research, and it looks like restored copies of this go anywhere from 30 to 50%.
Really?
Of the value.
Okay.
I've seen them creep below that, but I've also seen them go for over 50%, which is a rarity.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is an obvious restoration. We can't get the restoration removed because they trimmed the top part of the cover. If there wasn't trimmed, I would maybe even like to send it into CGC to get the restoration, the color touch removed.
Yeah. And
then regraded and slabbed. And it would probably be somewhere near like a 6.5 or whatever, but it'd be a blue label. But that's not going to happen. So what our hopes is we can get if we get a 9.4 purple label, that's awesome. I think
that's the hope.
I think we triple our investment.
Okay.
Or come close to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somewhere between double and triple.
Let's get that.
If it comes back at a 9.2 restored, we're still looking at double.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have any problem doing that or coming close to it. If it drops down to about a 9 area, that's when we're like, I think we can still make 600-700 on it. Okay. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And I don't imagine it getting any lower than that. But on the other hand, we're on the cusp here of the Ghost Rider eventually making his way into the MCU.
Yeah.
So you add that on top of it, and this is more of a long-term play. We're going to try to get the purple label from CGC to make it more appealing. Hopefully the same grade, but on the other end of it, the 9.4 unrestored might go from $7,000 to $10,000 in the next year, depending on the news that comes out next year or two. So we'll see about how long we hold on to this, and we'll see what comes back.
That was one of the things that we have to decide on when we buy comics specifically for investment, because sometimes you get something Like, for example, you bought the first appearance of the Crow just a few months ago for just a couple $100, but it's gone up for no reason.
Yeah, maybe,
but it is increased in value just since you bought it.
Maybe we'll go over some of our books in the future. But yeah, the first appearance of Crow, we got it CGC 9.4.
Yeah.
Bought it for $180. It's already going for $450.
Yeah.
In just a matter of 3 months.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now that's not going to happen on an exponential scale on this one here. But
no, but if the Ghost Rider comes out and he's a cool character, I don't see any problem with a 9.4 blue label going from the $7,000 to $10,000 mark. No, I don't see
9.4 blue label.
Yeah, it's about a $7,000 book right now.
Okay,
I could see it going to a $10,000 book.
Okay, that's crazy.
No problem. Which again, it might up the value of the restored copy by $1,000.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah, because we have one.
Yeah, because we got one. So this is part 1. We'll send it off, and I think maybe we'll just do the live unboxing and do the second part of this when we get it back. So you can see our happy faces or our severely disappointed faces.
Oh my god! If it comes back at an 8.5, I'll something will happen.
8.5, we're breaking even on today's prices.
Okay, well, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be fine with that, I guess.
But hey, we'll see. It'll be exciting.
It's a long-term thing. We'll come back at some point in the future, whenever we decide to break this open, send it off, get it back, and maybe hold on to it for a bit until something gets announced in the MCU revolving around Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
So we don't know when it's going to happen, but it'll happen at some point.
Show and tell over. Cool book, historic book with flaws.
If corrected flaws.
Just flaws.
Fixed flaws.
It's a very flawed book, this near mint copy.
Okay.
Yeah, stay tuned in a couple weeks for the live unboxing. We'll try to put these out close together so you can watch them both back to back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, stay tuned. We don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be at some point. We don't know whether we're going to make it a video. Maybe we could stream it. Maybe we could stream it if we have people watching that would watch.
Yeah, maybe by then. Maybe by then we'll have
maybe 1
or 2 people.
Yeah, I hope so. So let us know what you think about this CBCS restored first appearance of the Ghost Rider. Did we make a huge mistake? We might have.
Time will tell.
We might have made a mistake. But let us know what you think about it, of course, in the comment section down below. Leave the video a like if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and subscribe for more content like this and news revolving around all these subjects. We'll see you on the next one.